I wonder if people would think I was crazy for going into Target like this. Let's find out. Hey guys, hope you are having a fantastic weekend. Today is going to be one of the more interesting products, we will say, that I have tried. By the way, I thought I got down false eyelashes. I didn't. There's glue on my eyes. But anyway, so if you see me blinking constantly, it's me trying to get the glue out of my eyes. But what we are doing today, what's in this little baby? So yes, I got a sample at Sephora, but I did not ask for it. She willingly gave it to me. So I told her that I had issues with makeup, you know, staying on my face. So she said, oh my gosh, there's this new product that you have to try. I'm obsessed with it. It's a little weird, but try it out because it's probably gonna work. And I was like, okay. So she goes to the section and she's like, this is jelly pack. And I'm like, cool. She's like, basically it's a makeup gripper. They don't call it a primer, they call it a makeup gripper. And I was like, okay, so it's a primer. And she was like, yeah, basically it's a primer. You can't even see it in here. It is hairy, apparently, because it gets all over the place. I'm sure if it was not in this tiny little container, it would be much easier to contain, but container, get it? Ha. Anyway, so this is already coming like out here because I didn't realize that this actually kind of like liquefies more, but the consistency of it is clear. I don't even know if I can get you guys. It is shiny. It is, if I, you can see a little bit around the rim right there. So it's tacky, it's getting everywhere, but it's just because of the packaging. But since I did not know anything about this product, I pulled it up on Sephora. It retails for $42, which I guess compared to some primers really isn't that much money. So this is what it looks like. If I can get it, there we go, to focus a little bit. That is what it looks like. It says it's good for all skin types. The rating on Sephora is like a 4 and a little bit of a 5th star. So let's see. The ingredients in it are a bunch of stuff that I don't know. All it says is apply 2 or 3 pumps to cleanse skin in an upward and outward sweeping motion, gently patting until absorbed. So we pat, pat, pat. Now, the only thing I've been told about this is that it's kind of like a moisturizer and a primer in one, although I still like to moisturize. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do half of my face with one primer, that is what I'm currently using, and the other side with the primer that she gave me, the makeup gripper that she gave me, and we're gonna see how it works out, because this is probably one of the weirdest beauty things that I've tried, because it is just, it's very, very odd. If you are in your local Sephora, I would definitely try this out. On this side of the face, I'm going to use the Too Faced Hangover RX primer, which is my normal primer. On the other side of my face, I'm going to use the Jelly Pack primer. So let's just start with the Hangover RX. This is not a silicone based primer, but it is my normal one. So that's just what I'm going to use because I just want to see how it performs with my regular primer. So like I said, we're only doing this side. I love this primer because it's hydrating. Even though I have combination skin, it still doesn't make me oily at all. And basically, I mean, it's like putting lotion in. So that side is primed. So what we're going to do is we're going to dip into this little container. Ooh. I'm going to show you the consistency. I feel like it's all melted now. Yeah, it is, but it's not. So, if you guys can see that, focus, it's like jelly, and it's like stringy-ish. Anyway, so I'm just going to start dotting it on the face because apparently you're supposed to tap it into your face. Ah, it's dripping on my hand. Alright, close the bottle, Samantha. Okay. It's still on my hand. It was just like, nope, I want to be everywhere. So now I just have it all over. So, you know what? I'm just going to tap it in. Give it a little taparoo. I feel like I'm hitting myself in the face. But that's okay. Because, you know, all in the sake of beauty. So, I mean, obviously it feels jelly-ish, hence the name jelly. But, I can tell it's drying down. It's getting tacky. So, hopefully this will dry a little bit better than it has. Ooh. I feel like I need to wash my hands. I'm just gonna get a little. Yeah, guys, it's, you know, I'm just giving it time to dry. I am going to let this dry for a hot second, and then we're going to apply my foundation as per usual. Yes, I just said as per usual, because I can. I still don't feel like this side is dry yet, but we'll do this half of the face. So my normal foundation is the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet. I'm in 20 if you guys even care. Or is it 15? 20? Number 20. And I will be using the IT Cosmetics brushes for Ulta, and it is the brush number 115 Airbrush Complexion Perfection. We're going to apply it to the side where we use the Too Faced Hangover and then buff it in. And guys, if you don't have one of these brushes, IT Cosmetics makes like the best brushes. I'm thoroughly obsessed with this brush now. It is fantastic. By the way, if you use the Too Faced Hangover RX, you'll know that this goes on really smoothly. As long as your skin is hydrated, it's gonna go on nice. I mean, that's pretty much the application for that. Nothing fantastic about this because it was kind of like a lotion. So this side is still a little tacky, but the girl at Sephora told me that that was okay because it's a makeup gripper. So we're gonna go ahead and we're going to try this out anyway. So I'm doing the same thing. I'm putting some on the back of my hand. By the way, that's the consistency of the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet, which I'm obsessed with. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to pat it, and then I'm going to buff it in. I can't really feel a difference. Ooh, there I can feel a difference. Just stipple it in as opposed to, you know, stippling and then buffing, because I feel like once you start doing that, let me grab more foundation. Once you start doing that, the makeup gripper, the jelly pack, it feels like it just kind of like smears all over the face, and like you just messed up all the work you just did. So I'm just going to stipple that in lightly. And that's really the only difference that I can tell. That's the really only difference that I can tell. This side with the Hangover RX definitely is a little more dewy than the other side. The jelly pack seems to have more of a matte finish. So I'm going to go about my day as usual. It is Sunday, and by the way it dried down, it actually feels pleasantly nice. I'm going to go about my day as usual, finish my makeup, and come back to you guys at the end of the day and see how this actually wore and see if it does actually grip the makeup better than a regular primer. So I will see you guys later. Bye. It is the end of the day. Tomorrow is another work day. Yay, so excited. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom you guys in a little bit and hopefully it focuses. If not, we'll figure it out. So if you look up close, no lipstick on my teeth because I had to refilm it for that purpose. So if you look on this side of my face is the Too Faced Hangover RX. This side is the Jelly Pack, and as you guys can see, like right here, now I did not set this with a powder. It is, I mean, it's being my normal combination skin, whatever. But if you look at the Jelly Pack side, it is significantly less oily right here, which is very surprising to me because I actually thought that this side was going to be more oily because I kind of like double moisturized a little bit, I guess you can say, but it's really not, and it actually feels better than this side. Like this side I can feel my dry patches, and on this side I can't. It's just a very like smooth type of canvas. The one thing I would say, because like up here I noticed it on the Jelly Pack side, is that it does kind of cake up the foundation right here on me a little bit. So I would not really use a brush with this. I would probably use a beauty blender, or if you're using like a BB cream, use, you know, your fingers instead of a brush, because I feel like it was just, it didn't work as well. Maybe it probably would have sheared it out and it wouldn't look as cakey. But guys, that is it. That is Jelly Pack. That is very strange. My final thoughts on it: if you like these type of niche products that are kind of strange and have like weird names like Jelly Pack, and it's considered a makeup gripper, then I would go for it. But if you are just like dipping your feet in and being like, yeah, I don't really know, kind of like me, but you do have issues, also if you do have issues with makeup staying on your face, I think it's a good option. But if you're not sure about it, I would definitely go to Sephora and get a sample. Ask them nicely, they'll be very nice to you. The girl was super nice to me. She said if you don't like it, come back and we'll find something else. So those are my final thoughts. I actually really liked it, and I feel like if you guys have that same issue, then this is definitely 2 thumbs up, the way to go. So if you like this video, just let me know, leave any comments down below, and I will see all of you guys later. Bye! And still no lipstick.